Damac Hills is located, people think it's quite far out, right? But it's actually just located after JVC if you're coming from the marina. And this area around it here, there's a lot of Damac plots. This is probably the first area, so it's kind of established and already built. But on the other side here, you would have the lagoons. So it's like a big construction site, essentially.
It looks really nice on the pictures.
Yeah, well, that's probably, it's gonna take a while until that's fully done. Right now, it's just like a massive construction area.
Yeah, it looks amazing. It's huge.
It looks really, it's like a big swimming pool there. A lot of villas around it built by Damac. On pictures, it looks amazing. Let's see when it's done. Right now, it looks like a war zone almost because it's just construction.
Yeah, so when people are talking about Damac Hills, people think it's so far away because people is taking that as the Damac Hills 2, which is not.
Confusing it.
And that's like 50 minutes drive from here, so that is far out. But this one is not, it's not too bad actually.
It took us 15-20 minutes from Varsha.
And you can actually see Burj Al Arab, you can see the whole downtown from here, which I was surprised of, because I thought it was like farther away. And like to the airport, maybe 30 minutes, to downtown 30 minutes. So it's not too bad though.
No, but it's a completely different environment than staying at JVC, for instance, which it's not really our favorite. This area is completely different. It's green, it's calm.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like Dubai at all. Like it's actually really nice. I'm actually really surprised of this. I didn't think it was going to be that big, and I didn't think there's going to be that nice and relaxed here.
Yeah, no, we're positively surprised, definitely, about the area.
Damac Hills Mall, and behind this building you can see the Radisson hotel there. So our understanding is that that is the only hotel in this area. Over here you have the villas, the golf course is behind that. That's Trump's golf course. And then we have most of the apartment buildings over here. So it's a quite big area and most villas. So here you can see we have the Trump's golf course. And it's really nice, it's super big, and these apartments has a really good view over it.
Yeah, it's like a big park.
Yeah, exactly. It's calm, you can hear the birds. It's an oasis here. This feels almost like Damac Hills, but it's much bigger. But we can feel like there's more developer here.
It's more established, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's quite smart way of utilizing like the golf course as a park for the area.
So this is probably gonna be almost the same what they're gonna do in Damac Hills.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a similar experience. And even the buildings look quite similar.
Yeah, a lot of windows, quite big ceilings, big balconies.
Oh, someone hit the ball there.
Not only one.
We just had a lovely little breakfast. It turned out to be a brunch with some friends here in Damac Hills, and they were nice enough to show us around the neighborhood. We've just been more and more surprised about how nice it is here, how calm it is. You can see the community is vibrant, and especially for people like us, we love sports and being active, and you find everything here, right? You can play football, tennis, paddle, horse riding, you can go swimming.
Volleyball.
They even have like an ice rink here, which is pretty crazy. Outdoors.
Even more crazy, fish lake.
A fish lake, you can even go fishing here.
But you catch it and then you have to throw it back.
Yeah, it's sports fishing. So they made an artificial lake, put in fish, pull it out, and then you have to throw it back. So yeah, there's definitely a great community for families. It's all like, it's gated, and so you can let your kids out here and play. There's no cars. And apparently like the running track around is on 5K or something like that. Yeah, completely different vibe to other areas we checked out in Dubai. Yeah, I don't know if people know about this area, but...
Yeah, we hadn't heard about it that much. We just heard the name, but
Oh.
we thought we thought it was gonna be quite far away. But
Yeah.
it actually isn't, so.
And especially if you're working remotely and working from home, like Monday to Friday you're working anyways. Why not be in a neighborhood like this where you can have a nice community and good sports facilities and everything, and then in the weekend if you want to go for brunch or something, you take the car in, it's 15-20 minutes to all the locations.
And our friend said like if you wanna rent the paddle court or tennis,
It's free of charge.
you just book it, and then there's a lot of WhatsApp group. They can just join football game or volleyball or whatever.
Yeah, so I
if you're not full team.
Yeah, so you can network easily here. And just, and they had a really nice balcony actually looking down on all the courts. So if you see like, there's a game going on there, down there you can just run down and play some beach volleyball. So
Played cricket as well this morning.
yeah, some cricket games going on here. So super positively surprised, I must
And
say.
as a Scandinavian, they had like a Scandinavian nursery. They have cafes where we had some lunch after.
Yeah.
Some ice cream place as well.
Yeah, there seems to be some type of Scandinavian fetish here. They had like a cafe, a Swedish kind of cafe. They had a Norwegian, just to say, kindergarten, some Scandinavian ice cream. I don't even know what that is. So there's someone who likes Scandinavia here, apparently.
As you might have noticed, we kind of is a Emaar fan. We haven't been that great of a fan of Damac that we've been seeing so far, but normally it's just because they have just one building and nothing around it. But I think like in this area they got it really well. They kind of feel like they copy Emaar concept, which is successfully, as we know. These buildings is around 7 years old, and they're nice. They're better than most of the other ones, but you can still feel that the material is not as great as the Emaar, is our thought.
Yeah, the quality is a little bit, for just a 7-year-old building, I think it needs they need to fix it up a little bit. But I really like what they focus on the windows, right?
Yeah, the big windows, the big ceilings, like you can actually feel, even if it wasn't that big, it feels much bigger.
The high ceiling.
Exactly. So no, I am actually really surprised about this area. So positive.
Very positive. And it's the first Damac community that we have visited. It would be interesting to see some of the other developments they're doing now, the bigger ones like Lagoon when it's established, but also Damac Hills too. Positively surprised, again, that's the word of the day.